Chris and I ready for our journey, aren't we, Chris?
Oh yeah,
He's got his coffee.
I'm ready.
Got my hat, and we're off. We're off to the Brecon beacons today, and heading up to the reservoirs. And right in the middle of the country, we bought an extra flask because we know it's going to be cold, but we're ready. So let's see how it goes. So it might be a bit noisy because of the road we're on. Chris is here busy getting the bikes out while I just film. See, he does all the work. You right, Chris? So, to show you where we are, up behind us is, if you can see it, that's the road going up towards Penavant. But if I spin us around here, we're going to go through this reservoir and we're going to go up over those mountains up there, and there's another reservoir. And it's just going to be basically a lot of off-road through the countryside. So we just had a check and it's 3 degrees, and I reckon it's going to be a bit colder up there, but I'm sure the buffalo will cope with it. So let's see how it goes. Just wanted to give you an idea of where we are. Out of breath. We've just cycled from the reservoir down there. And actually, look at that view. That's where we came in this morning. That's the old A470. And there's a load of reservoirs down there. Now we're heading up this road, and we just saw a beautiful waterfall up there. So it's a bit cold, isn't it, Chris? Freezing. But we can do it. Yeah. Let me show you something though. In this awful, how beautiful this area is. But look at this. Can you see that rubbish there? How do people do that? Eh? What is wrong with people, eh? Anyway, let's go, Chris. Look at these wild horses, and there's a load of them. There's some over there. Sat down as well. Aren't they gorgeous? And there's a really, really wild animal up there. Can you see it? Up there. Chris. Again, it's one of those journeys we ain't going to travel far, are we, Chris? We have to keep stopping to take photos. But aren't they lovely? So, just pulled up at the side of the road. God, it's been cold. The air has been really cold. But had to pull over, found this little step. But I'll show you the view that we're going to get today. Can you see over there in the distance Penavant? Really clearly. And the mountains all around. Oh, so we're heading somewhere. You can see the highest point over there. Somewhere over there is Reservoirs, I think they pronounce it like that, reservoir, and it's not often seen because it's down a track. Been good though, Chris, haven't it? So we'll carry on. I feel like I've been in the wars and I'm all bandaged up with this mask, this hat thing on, but such a lovely day, but the wind's cold, isn't it, Chris? Freezing. Can you see that buzzard? Can you see it? That is incredible. My problem is, on this screen, I can't tell if I've got it or not. Oh, it's not a buzzard, it's a red kite actually. There's a bloke called Dave, Bedfordshire Nature, North Bedfordshire Nature. He'd be proud of me now. Look at that, Dave, I recognise what that is. It's a red kite. You're probably correcting me now and say he's a noodlum bird or something. But anyway, we stopped because look at this there. Can you see those houses in the distance? Abandoned, obviously, when they built the reservoir. And we're heading up now towards the reservoir, so it shouldn't be too far. And there's our noodlum bird again up there. Incredible. Oh, there's another one. So we've just arrived now at Reservoirs. I'm not pronouncing that correct again, damn. But just take a look at this. Nobody comes up here. It was you had to come through so many gates just to get up here. But isn't that a gorgeous view? And the buzzards and stuff we see. So Chris and I have just pulled over because we spotted this lovely barn. Now Chris don't mind getting his feet dirty, so Chris is going to go and have a look in the barn while I film him.
I do mind getting them dirty, but you don't like getting yours dirty.
There's nothing wrong with that, is it?
Well,
but look at this building. So we just come across this lovely barn, and as you see, Chris decides to have a little explore.
it's full of hay in there, Phil.
Let's have a look.
Looks like a good place to get caught out in the wild.
Oh, amazing, isn't it? But look
Yeah.
at this old building. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that beautiful? Just on the side of the road. And just down from a lovely river there. And that's where we've come from, the reservoir. So we've just come off the beaten track. Come up there, it was hard ride, as you can tell, we're out of breath. But we saw this building. And the explorers in this had to come and have a look. But what an amazing place. Look at this, the old walls to the old farm. Absolutely beautiful. And there's Chris exploring. Look, an old buttress there, see? For the wall. If we look at the corners, this must have been some substantial building in this time. You wonder, you know, what is it that's done this? Look at this place. It's just amazing. It's like a, I don't know, a little cubby hole there. Maybe an old place to store food. But real shame. I wonder if now, see all this stone away has come down. If maybe in the past they plundered it to use it for building the walls or something like that. But just look at it. Let's go to the side, and this wall is still standing here. Oh, it must have been a big old place. I'll have to try and look when I get home, see if there's any information. But if you lived here, you know, imagine the views that you'd have had over there. You'd have had Chris standing on your wall. See? Like he owns the place. Big enough for you, it's big enough for both of us. Just pulled over in a place they call it Devil's Elbow, but the scenery is well worth it. We're gonna have a spot of lunch now and we're gonna have a coffee, but just want to show you the views around here. Come and have a look at these. The amount of times I've been to the Brecons, and yet there's so much more to find. But first of all, look at that up there. We've just come from that road there, but look at that over there. Desperate for a coffee and desperate for a bit of food and desperate for a bit of good company, but I've got Chris, so that's better than nothing, isn't it, Chris? I said I'm desperate for a bit of good company, but I've got you. He's not bad. We're not getting anywhere, Chris, are we? We are not getting anywhere. We just keep stopping. It's just so spectacular around here. Just look at the scenery. Yeah, it's too nice. It's too nice. You can't get anywhere.
No.
Isn't that beautiful? Just wanted to show you in the distance, Penavan in the sun. That must be staggering up there at the moment. The views must be incredible because you can see so far. But up there is the A470 and the way home. So we're nearing the end of our journey now, and what we like to do, Chris and I, is we like to look for photo opportunities for our bikes, don't we?
We do.
So we've got them set up there. But actually, as we've been cycling, We've had 4 seasons, Chris. Bit of rain, lots of sun, but it started to snow a little bit as well. But probably slip here now. Whoop. Oh, blow me. Well, look at that. Isn't that nice? Lovely. And up there. Such a pretty place. What a great place to come for a bike ride. And I think we'll have to come again. We finished. We got here and it's sunny now, but we've just been cycling through snow, then hailstones, but it makes it so much better when you have that. And Chris just said he's after one last photo opportunity for his bike. He's so vain. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And as they say, like and subscribe.